you're really not friends. You want to keep an edge. And I was like that through high school and through college, but
Larry Bird is a name synonymous with basketball greatness. His legacy is etched in the history of the sport, from his incredible shooting to his unmatched skills on the court. A household name for decades, Bird played his entire professional career with the Boston Celtics, leading them to multiple championships and creating a fan base that continues to adore him. However, while many fans are familiar with Larry Bird's basketball legacy, there's another side to his life that often goes unnoticed: his love story with his wife, Dinah Mattingly. This relationship is not just a part of Bird's life, but a story of deep personal connection, shared values, and enduring commitment, far beyond the fame that surrounds them. The beginning of a beautiful love story: how Larry and Dinah met. It's easy to assume that people of Larry Bird's stature find their relationships in the most glamorous of circumstances, perhaps on red carpets or at lavish parties. But for Larry and Dinah Mattingly, their love story started in the most unassuming of ways. The early 1980s were a time when Larry Bird was already a basketball phenomenon, making headlines for his unmatched skills and his rise as one of the NBA's biggest stars. However, Dinah wasn't drawn to him because of his fame or his growing fortune. Dinah Mattingly, who had grown up with similar values of hard work and humility, saw Larry as a man who was grounded despite his success. She wasn't impressed by his accomplishments on the court. Instead, she noticed the person behind the public persona. A small-town guy from French Lick, Indiana, Larry Bird had remained humble even in the face of fame, and that authenticity was what attracted Dinah. It wasn't about the limelight, it was about who he was as a person. They were both from humble beginnings, and it's this shared upbringing that would become the foundation of their relationship. In fact, Larry Bird, often described as a blue-collar athlete, came from a working-class family. His father, Joe Bird, struggled with alcoholism, and his mother, Georgia, raised Larry and his siblings largely on her own. This background taught Larry to value hard work, integrity, and loyalty, principles he would carry with him throughout his life. Dinah's background mirrored this. Though much of her life was private, it was clear that she was someone who appreciated the importance of staying grounded and maintaining a sense of humility despite any external pressures. The beauty of Dinah Mattingly, inside and out. While Dinah Mattingly is undoubtedly stunning, her beauty isn't just skin deep. Over the years, many have commented on her elegance and grace, but her true beauty lies in how she carries herself with dignity and authenticity. When you see Dinah, you notice a woman who doesn't seek the spotlight, even though she could have easily lived her life in the glare of media attention, given her marriage to one of basketball's most famous figures. What makes Dinah's beauty even more remarkable is her lack of desire for recognition. She doesn't crave the admiration that comes from her association with Larry Bird. Instead, she has chosen to live a life of purpose and dedication, focusing on her family and supporting her husband in his personal and professional endeavors. She has often shied away from the media, choosing to stay out of the public eye. Even at events and gatherings, Dinah is not the type to draw attention to herself. She is a woman who believes in substance over superficiality. In addition to her elegance and beauty, Dinah is a deeply empathetic woman, always making those around her feel welcome and respected. People who know her describe her as a warm, kind-hearted individual who values privacy, family, and the close-knit circle she's created with those she loves. Her grace and poise are not just the result of external features, they are a reflection of her inner strength and the way she treats people, whether they are close friends or strangers. A relationship built on trust, respect, and shared values. What sets Larry and Dinah's relationship apart is the authenticity and depth of their connection. Both Larry and Dinah came from small-town working-class roots and shared similar values of hard work, humility, and loyalty. Their backgrounds formed a natural bond between them, providing a foundation that many couples struggle to achieve. While Larry's fame grew rapidly, it never changed him, and Dinah was able to see beyond the persona of the professional athlete. She saw Larry as the man he truly was, someone who had worked tirelessly to reach the heights he had, and yet remained grounded in his roots. Larry Bird's rise to basketball greatness could have easily placed strain on a relationship, but Larry and Dinah worked hard to ensure that their love was not overshadowed by the fame that surrounded him. They respected each other's space and kept their lives together simple, a rarity for couples in the public eye. Despite being married to one of the most famous athletes in history, Dinah never let the external pressures affect her relationship with Larry. She was by his side for every significant moment in his life, from his championship wins to his battles with injuries. While Larry was away on his grueling basketball schedule, Dinah remained the rock at home. She understood the nature of his career and the pressures he faced, and she never wavered in her support of him. Whether he was recovering from an injury or facing the intense media scrutiny that comes with being a sports legend, Dinah's unwavering loyalty and support provided him with the stability he needed to continue to succeed on the court. She never sought attention for herself and was content to stand in the background, knowing that her place in Larry's life was one of crucial importance. Family matters. Raising children with love and devotion. Family has always been a top priority for Larry and Dinah. In the early years of their marriage, the couple decided to adopt 2 children, Connor and Mariah. This decision was not one made for the spotlight, nor was it driven by any desire for attention. It was a natural extension of their values and their desire to provide love and care for those who needed it most. The decision to adopt was especially meaningful, as it reflected their commitment to nurturing a family based on love, regardless of biological ties. Raising adopted children is not an easy task, but Larry and Dinah took on the responsibility with grace, providing a loving and stable home for their kids. Despite Larry's public life, their children were given the opportunity to grow up away from the media frenzy, maintaining a sense of normalcy and privacy that many children of celebrities do not experience. Connor and Mariah are a testament to the values instilled in them by their parents. While they may have grown up with the knowledge that their father was one of the most famous athletes of all time, they were raised in an environment where love, humility, and integrity were always at the forefront. Dinah's role in raising their children was central to this. Her dedication as a mother ensured that they always knew they were loved and supported, no matter what the outside world might think or say. Why Dinah Mattingly's beauty goes beyond looks. When people describe Dinah Mattingly as one of the most beautiful women in the world, they aren't just talking about her external features. Yes, she has the elegance and poise that many find captivating, but her beauty is much deeper than that. It's her character that sets her apart. Her ability to treat others with kindness and respect, her unwavering support for her husband, and her quiet strength all contribute to a beauty that is truly timeless. It's easy to be drawn to someone who is physically attractive, but true beauty lies in how one makes others feel. Dinah's beauty is evident in the way she carries herself, gracious, thoughtful, and always aware of the needs of those around her. Whether she is attending a public event or spending time with family away from the spotlight, she exudes a sense of calm and confidence that draws people to her. Her inner beauty radiates through her actions, whether she is supporting Larry in his endeavors or raising their children with love. Dinah's beauty is not fleeting or superficial. It is rooted in her strength, her character, and her ability to be a loving and supportive partner to one of the most famous basketball players in history. Enduring love, a relationship. Built to last. The love story between Larry Bird and Dinah Mattingly is one that proves that true love can withstand the test of time. It's a relationship built on mutual respect, shared values, and an unwavering commitment to one another. Despite the immense fame and public scrutiny that came with Larry's basketball career, their bond has remained unshaken. They have shown that a strong relationship doesn't require constant attention or grand gestures. It is nurtured in the small moments, the quiet support, and the unspoken understanding between partners. Larry and Dinah's marriage is a reminder that lasting love is not about fame or fortune. It's about trust, loyalty, and being there for one another through thick and thin. Their relationship provides a model for all of us, showing that real love isn't dependent on external circumstances. It thrives in the depths of shared values, unwavering commitment, and mutual respect. What makes a relationship last? Larry and Dinah's love story offers a powerful lesson about the things that truly matter in a relationship. It's a reminder that beauty is not just about appearance, but about kindness, compassion, and the way we treat those we love. Their relationship shows us that the foundation of lasting love is built on the simple but profound qualities of trust, respect, and support. As we look at Larry Bird and Dinah Mattingly's story, we're reminded that true love doesn't require grand gestures or public displays of affection. It's about being there for one another through the highs and the lows, and creating a life together based on shared values and mutual respect. Their relationship is a model for what it means to love deeply and unconditionally, and it is one that will continue to inspire for generations to come. Final thoughts: the unforgettable story of Larry Bird and Dinah Mattingly. In the end, the story of Larry Bird and Dinah Mattingly is not just a tale of basketball and fame, it's a story of love, loyalty, and commitment. It's a reminder that true beauty and greatness lie not in the spotlight, but in the quiet moments and the unwavering support that partners give one another. Dinah Mattingly is a woman who, despite being married to a basketball legend, has carved out her own place in the world through her grace, strength, and love. Behind every legend is a story worth telling, and Dinah's story is one we will never forget.